Did I miss my whole dance? Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Y'all missed my whole damn dance. Oh, Lord. So I got to play it again. I got to play my damn song again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, YouTube. Are y'all there? Y'all got to let me know if someone is in my chat because I am not seeing no visual at all. Hey, Tim. Did you see my dance? It looked like a damn thing didn't even activate in time. I had prepared a beautiful... Wait a minute. Okay. No, I didn't catch it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Ain't nobody in here. Hi, viewers of you. Wait a minute, honey. Hold on. I had did a whole rendition. Don't want no short dick man. 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 What in the world is that fucking thing? You need some fucking tweezers to put that little thing away. That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life. Get the fuck out of here. Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shriveled little short dick man. Don't want. Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shriveled little short dick man. Don't want no 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 short dick man. Hello. Get the fuck out of here. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. I love that music. Ain't that pretty? Hey people, y'all here? Y'all here now? Okay. Hi. Hi, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all think I'm ready for Broadway? You see that singing? Carrie Ray with the Dancing Girls. You gonna add me to it, honey? That thing is over there going in again. She just won't learn, will she? Hold on, man. All I'm gonna do is wait. Let me open my window and give me a little bit of air, child. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Ain't nothing worse than no eeny weeny, teeny weeny, itty bitty little short man. People, I ain't gonna be here but a minute. But I see that fool's over there again. She's over there telling you again that she went to college. I don't know how many times she's gonna tell you that, girl. She tells you on a daily basis. She mentions the house, same old house, same thing over and over and over and over and over again. She's still trying to convince somebody that she's something, and she ain't shit. J. Wilson, I want you to hear this because I think it's important. It's time for us to get to the root cause of all of your arrogance, all of your braggadocio, all of your obsession with Timothy, because I had a big one. I mean, I got pipe. All of your obsession with Timothy Blaine. Did I catch you trying to see, kind of look at it in Atlanta? I wasn't sure. I said, I don't know if he's looking at me out of fear, or I'm going to knock his damn head off, or is he actually watching my cock? I don't know. Penis envy. She envies. People, don't y'all be saying I'm nasty. I ain't nasty. I think we need to get to the root of this boy's problem. Because most people would say, J. Wilson, what exactly are you trying to prove over there? Why did old man give a fuck where you live or work or anything? And what is your obsession with his life and his lifestyle, his abilities, his talents, his dentures? What is it? What are you trying to prove? What exactly are you trying to accomplish here, honey? Girl, and it's going to come down to one thing. If you take it to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is going to ask him this: listen, when did you start feeling inferior? Right? And a lot of really, really good psychiatrists are going to tell you, if they know, you may not tell them. They got to figure it out. At some point, the psychiatrist is going to say, you have total anonymity here, and anatomity here, or whatever the fuck that word is. I would like to see your penis. Because I believe that your small penis, your abnormally small penis, has caused you all of these problems in your life. I think that's what it is, J. Wilson. I think that's why you have to constantly try to put yourself up on some high pedestal. You know, on the inside, you feel like shit. And you feel like that because you have such a small penis. And so when you found Mark, someone who would tolerate it, or maybe has a fetish for tiny little child dicks, little bitty things. I mean, they even make the pubic hair get past the pubic hair. Most people ain't gonna deal with that. So you never had a chance in the club. You see, J. Wilson, you were a fat pig all of your life. It's only been the last, 4 years that since you took off the tonnage, and now it's come back on you, right? Big guys, generally speaking, have little bitty penises, right? So when you take off a tremendous amount of weight, like you did, because you were humongous, and that little penis, it ain't gonna change at all, honey. So now you are smaller for a period, but you still had that little bitty guy. You had the guy of a 400-pound man, right? It looks like the weight is coming back. I don't know how that comes into play. You'll probably get more and more evil now because you are such a big guy. But we believe, everybody in this house, which would mean Sweeney and me, believe that your problems have started because of your teeny weeny little penises. That's why you don't like street people. You don't like the drug dealers. You know them drug dealers that know them big old chunky. Anyway, you resent these men because they're real men, right? You never felt complete. That's why you had to announce that you were a top. Why you try to convince people that you are a top, because you know that is physically something that can never happen. You started feeling inferior because of your little bitty wing wang. And then people make fun of you. They made it hard for you. In preschool, kindergarten, all the way through school, people have been laughing at you. They're all gonna laugh at you, right? And now here you are, a full-grown, bald-headed bitch who cannot seem to want to stop putting your stinking ass mouth on somebody else's life. You keep telling me that I missed out. Exactly what did I miss out? I was in the club, nigga. I was in the club, girl. What did I miss out on? I am a single person. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, bitch. What exactly is it that I missed out on, girl? I'm comfortable in my life. I ain't got to go over here trying to buy some big house just so I won't feel like I'm still stuck in that goddamn trailer, in that sardine can where you were born and raised, where you came on here saying you were born and raised in it. And then when people started hammering into your ass, myself included, then all of a sudden it was my first 5 years. So explain to me, J. Wilson. You said you moved out of there at 5 years old. So what was the story about this lady in the trailer park who had so much stuff in her apartment, which you apparently resented? How would a 5-year-old have knowledge of some lady in your trailer park and how much furniture she had? Why would a child even notice something like that, girl? You're a fucking liar. That's what you are. So now you're back on here again, attempting with your sorry ass, tired ass reads, girl. Why are you concerned if I'm an interior designer? I don't get that. I don't understand it at all. I had to tell you, honey, because in all the years of my life, no one has ever disputed that I was a decorator, girl. It's just something that I do, honey. It's something that I do. I'm a writer because I wrote books. That makes me a writer. If I were inclined to roller skate, I would be a roller skater. Why? Because I roller skate. Why is this such a big, huge thing with you? I think it comes down to that little bitty man of yours, girl. Do you even have a name for it? I mean, how does it feel, J. Wilson, when you were out there in the world, honey, and you exposed that little fella to the other guys? Let's say you can't do it in the club. Nobody's looking at you anyway. He's too old. But if you were in like even a massage type situation, I don't know where somebody would see that thing. But how does that feel, though, girl? When you have to expose that thing, is there ever reaction when you see your doctor? Does your doctor? I'm sorry. I just thought about something my wife did. Girl, you hear what that woman said in that song? She don't want no teeny weeny, micro peeny, short man. She said that's the smallest dick I ever seen. Right? So you settled for Mark because you couldn't get nobody else, bitch. Hi, people. Lord, I don't want to be on here. I'm telling you, don't come around here no more. But that damn thing can't miss the responsibility. See, these niggas are so desperate for money. It's for you to have all this career accomplishments and so forth, girl. Why are your ass so desperate for money all the damn time? You on here, girl, you're just essentially begging, bitch. You know I'm gonna come over here and cut your goddamn head off, bitch. But it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna get a nice check this month. You fucking idiot. You throw yourself out in front of these goddamn Freightliners, girl, just for a click and a view. Is that all it is? Going over there talking about people? Now you got a RICO all in your mouth. Girl, any opportunity you can jump on to say someone is less than you, you pig. You dirty, filthy, bald-headed piece of shit. That's what you are. You say, and why do you keep bringing up that I'm on Social Security? I don't understand that. You're on here 1 week, you're bragging about you're going to get your Social Security. How it's going to be enhanced because all your last 3 years of working and all this shit. But at the same time that you want to dog me out from because I get Social Security. Ain't nothing going to change, nigga. It's a done deal. But you always got to make an emphasis. Oh, if anybody come to your Social Security check, why is that different than anybody coming for your job? It's the same thing. Oh, you lost that Social Security, you'll be on the street. If you lost your job, what would happen then? You know what foreclosure is? You ain't lived long enough yet. I've been in my house 7 years, but girl, she went from last week to 7 years. Now it's 8 years. 2 more weeks should be 9 years, girl. Whenever you take a piece of shit out of a trailer park, now y'all can believe that he left there at 5 years old if you want to. It's totally up to you, honey. I know. I've been in this world. That bitch was raised in that damn trailer. She is terrified at the thought that she could end up back there. And I don't know where his daddy lived. I don't know why this boy got my mama's name in his mouth. He even wrote up my pastor. What's wrong with him? This boy brought up my mother again and brought up my pastor and my pastor's wife. Like people in California don't use YouTube. Right? This is the pastor? You fucking idiot. You're fortunate that you don't live in the same town with me, boy. I can absolutely guarantee you I would have kicked your ass by now. I would, Miss Thing, the moment you put my mama's name in your mouth, I would have came over your house and kicked your front door off the hinges, bitch. Who the fuck you think you're playing with, girl? I'm not on parole. I'm not on parole. You think I'm gonna sit there and wait till the police get there? You think I'm new to this shit? Girl, you know how close you came when we came face to face. I saw the terror in your eyes, girl. You know how close you came to me kicking you in your ass, bitch. And girl, you were that close, right? So why you think you're gonna just build up some more and build up some more? Because if you're gonna kick your ass then, what the fuck is he gonna do to you now? Right? You're assuming that there will never be an opportunity for him to get to you. You dumb bitch. Tell me about what I'm supposed to be these wasted time, these accomplishments. That's the stupidest nigga I ever heard of, girl. She always keeps about, he said, I'm stupid. I didn't do drugs. You missed out, nigga. You missed out on a whole lot, girl. Let's just keep it between me and you, honey. You missed out on a whole, I don't think though, well, the drugs would have helped you take some of that tonnage off your ass. But I don't think nobody wants you though. You're too square. Only thing people want to do with you is beat you up. That's my experience. I'm just telling you the truth. Hey guys, I know I was just on here for a long time. This whole thing, she coming back to work. She said, I got to go get me 5 or 6 Timothy Blaine videos. And now, forget the fact that I ain't said nothing to the bitch when she came off her hiatus. She came over here talking about me for an hour and a half, right? Now she gonna make up that I'm somehow, what'd she say? I'm bragging her up from the dead and all this. Girl, whatever. I don't mind you being dead and kicking in your ass. That don't bother me. View is a view. Mm-hmm. Hi, y'all. Don't that woman in that song. Now we know that I'm not gonna be monetized on this video, right? But I couldn't resist because the woman that is she had a word for us today. The woman said she didn't want no eeny beeny teeny weeny little short man. She wasn't talking about his height. She was embarrassed. And she was telling him basically, get out of my life. I got no use for you, honey. That's the shortest dick I've ever seen. Right? Is that why you cling to Mark? Because he's the only one, because obviously you're laying on your stomach. Is he the only one can hold the secret? Pig. You filthy little ugly little pig, you. Pastor has a button down there. Okay. It's gonna be good. Lord have mercy. The nigga says the same goddamn shit. I mean, I'm read out with that boy. I don't know what else to say about him. He nothing gets in, right? Because he don't care. It's just about the money for him. So did you explain why you kept that damn book still up there, J. Wilson? And all your chitter chatter. First of all, you didn't talk about the tiny dick. We keep asking you about the teeny weeny dick. You won't address it. And you're never going to be whole. You're never going to be where you can be a normal human being until you address the issue of that tiny, tiny dick. Girl, the trauma it must have been with. I mean, the trauma you must have picked up by being burdened with that tiny little thing all these years, right? Maybe when you were 400 pounds, people didn't matter because they expected you to have a little tiny dick, and you had your stomach was covering up anyway, so nobody could really see it. But then when the stomach went down a little bit, you can see what it is, and it's like, yeah, dog, what's happening? Get me out of here. That's a little dick nigga. You got a little dick complex. Y'all remember George Jefferson? George Jefferson had a little man complex, but it wasn't about his penis. It was just about him being short. He was short in height. A lot of times you'll find that a lot of short guys, they want to overcompensate. They want to walk. They walk big. You know, they hold their arms like this because they're obsessed with their size. It has always been a burden to them. So in his boy's case, the burden is in his pants. Is that little tiny little dick. He never confronts it. Every time somebody tries to talk to it or bring it to it, bring it to him or help him. I'm trying to help him right now. I'm trying to say, listen, read Freud. Read Freud and read his papers on the small penis. I mean, if they were to do that with black people, I think there would be even more of an issue because we're expected to have a dick. We're expected to have a dick. Teeny weeny, eeny weeny, short. Girl, I'm so sick of hearing about this goddamn college. I mean, goddamn, girl. I mean, how long? It's supposed to be 30 years ago. When did he even graduate? Is that just a recent thing? It must be a recent thing. Your house is a recent thing. The fuck? Every goddamn video we got to hear about that motherfucking house and his motherfucking he got a degree. You should be ashamed to admit that you have a degree in anything, bitch. Sitting over here driving Uber cabs, girl. And then he tries to brag on that. But I'm so sick of that argument. I'm so sick of saying the same thing about this punk. I don't know what else to say about him. I think we have to get to the root cause. Let us help you, J. Wilson. Let us help you. Do this. I have a challenge for you. This is for you, J. Wilson. This is for you. Here's the challenge. I want you to pull your pants down, and I want us all to look at your dick. Now, we got older people here, young women here, young gays here, and we want to just confront the root cause. Yes, you will cry. Yes, it'll be humiliating to pull your pants down and show us that thing, girl. But I don't think we're going to accomplish anything concerning your psychology until you show us that teeny weeny, disgusting little piece of bird turd that you call a dick. Right? And then maybe you say, well, you know what? I'm free. I'm free. I don't have to say how big that person's apartment is. I don't have to get a bigger car than that person. I'm free. I'm free. Look at me. Look at it. Look at it. Stupid ass nigga. Inverted dick. You're right. Maybest. And I don't think I'm being nasty. I think I'm talking about psychology here. I think I'm talking about the psychology of the small dick. What that does to a man, a full-grown man. You must have been happy when you came across Mark, someone who would tolerate it, girl, because you can't do anything for that boy. Why are you over here talking about you a top? I'm sure he must have fell down on the floor when you said that to the public, honey. Of course, he knows the truth. You ain't nothing but meow, meow, meow. All you can be is a pussy, girl. You got to work with what you got, right? So I'm sure he finds it very amusing. But since he's dog fucking your ass and dog walking your ass afterwards to pay his bills, I'm sure that you felt you considered a blessing to have him. Someone will put up with it and won't laugh at you. Probably my guess, what drew you to Mark, because when you got undressed, he's the first one that didn't laugh. I've seen it a million times, J. Wilson. I see it in my mind's eye right now. Pull your pants down on screen. I mean, YouTube might get mad. They might say that's vulgar and that's rude and whatever. But do like Rico. Just pull it out, drop it out. That's why you don't like Rico. Girl, when you saw the size of Rico's penis, you have been riding that boy ever since. It's your penis envy, honey. You resent that kid because he's got a huge, huge penis. And no matter how many cars you buy, no matter how many houses you trick your way into, no matter how many churches you trick your way into the choir, girl, no matter what you do, what kind of stunts you pull, this thing, Rico's still going to have that slong. And you still going to have Petey. You will always hate him. So Rico, if you don't know why that boy don't like you, I'm telling you, it is the dick. An embarrassment. A pause to the cause. A cocktail weenie. That's right, L7. You have a cocktail weenie, boy. I can't even say you have a Vienna sausage because at least a Vienna sausage, you could see it past the pubic hair. You have to get fully erect in order for you to see it. Let alone do anything with it. That's why you felt compelled to come on here talking about you a top when you finally come out the closet after 50 years. That's the only reason, girl. Some of us ain't stupid. He said, I'm stupid. He said, I'm stupid. You are stupid. How long will you think you were going to cover up this secret, girl? I have figured it out. It came to me like lightning. I said, that's what it is. That is what it is. It's that little bitty dick. That's why he can't leave us alone. Why does he keep telling me I'm supposed to be somebody and do something, girl? When you retire, you don't do shit. That's the whole point of it, girl. Show me your resume. You gotta show your resume. Girl, I'm sure you got a whole lot on yours because you seem to change job every 2 or 3 months. I ain't got to work, bitch. Sorry that bothers you. Punk ass nigga. You can't hurt her feelings, Kyle, because she's only motivated by money. So as I told her before, I would love to take a dump in her mouth. Since it's all about money, I'll give her $100. I can take a shit in her mouth. Just don't tell nobody. Since everything's for a fucking dollar, right? That's why you don't mind people come on here tearing your ass up on a daily basis, girl. Because it's all for a fucking dollar. Yeah, you want to tell me how poor I am. What a failure I am. And tell me what my talents, they have no value. Oh, he write their books because he compensates. Because, girl, since when do people write books for that reason? Haven't they been writing books for 6,000 years? What the fuck? How you get that out of that, girl? You don't give anybody credit for anything good, bitch. Challenge number 2. You come and read some of your book, bitch. I come and read some of mine. Yes, I am dyslexic. I'm sorry that bothers you, bitch. But I ain't got no problem telling the truth, girl. I ain't got all these goddamn secrets. But I'm willing to read some of my fiction. You read your book. We want to hear it, nigga. It's been out for what, 2 years? Ain't nobody gonna buy this shit any goddamn way, girl. Only a fool. You still got it up for $20 after everybody in the world told you and way overpriced. You don't give a fuck. You got all them damn errors are still in there, girl. We only talking about the first paragraph. We ain't even talking about the rest of the goddamn thing, girl. And you ain't took that down. You ain't changed nothing. You collected those people money and you owe them a refund. Because you lied about this damn editor you were paying all this money to. What editor? What editor would accept that, girl? What editor breathing? What person on this planet calling themselves an editor would agree to that many errors in the first paragraph? You never paid no editor, bitch. You took these gullible people's money. You put it in your pocket or paid your mortgage with it. There was no fucking editor, girl. That is impossible. You stupid pig. I don't know why or what it's going to take to get you to stop coming over here fucking with me. But let me tell you, I accept the challenge, boy. You will learn to respect me, punk. That's right. People call it fear. If I could have got a hold of that, girl, if I could, whoa, bitch. If I could have gotten a hold of your ass, girl. God damn, I would love to have that. I would love to have, just give me 5 minutes. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone for 5 minutes on that bitch. This thing, I'm going to mop that whole goddamn house with your head, girl. You know it, and I know it. When I had that look in your eye, bitch, it was absolute terror. And you think you're going to come back here now, and you're going to be constantly picking with me. And talking about, and you brought up you talking about this slap my mother again, kind of shit. What about your maggot-eating mammy? Bitch, let's talk about your maggot-eating mammy, nigga. You so interested in everybody else's welfare. How in the fuck was that bitch supporting 9 goddamn kids with a no good nigga in there, girl? If he was worth his salt, he wouldn't be living in a goddamn trailer with 9 goddamn kids, punk. So let's talk about your maggot-eating mammy. You gonna bring up somebody's pastor? Ain't you got no respect at all for nothing, bitch? Who is calling you their flock? Should we investigate them? I don't do it because I don't dox, stupid ass bitch. Bring up my pastor's name. Girl, the nerve of you. You fucking pig. You are an idiot. I ain't gonna mention no other names, but there are other people on here brag about many degrees, and they are fucking idiots, and we all see it. And it proves the point. They proved the point. I'm only going to say they are female. And they proved the point, girl, that degrees mean shit when it comes to your intelligence. Who was willing to keep you in there, girl? Who kept you to going back, bitch? And you showed up and sat in that goddamn chair, bitch. And we can see that it don't mean shit. They prove it and you prove it. And you resent my intelligence. You resent me being smart, bitch. You resent me writing, hoe. You think you're supposed to be something. And you're shit. The absolute absence of character. Oh, punk. Girl, whenever you see me, just like you got so scared, you scary asshole. This nigga got so scared. He had this little pissant event of his, right? This nigga got people trying to eat food with an armed guard over the goddamn plate. Wally scared him so bad. Wally and Tracy scared his punk so bad that they served the dinner with an armed guard behind Wally. Girl, you ain't ready to fuck with me, nigga. If Wally is pumping that kind of fear in you, and Tracy is pumping that kind of fear in you, when you feel like you have to hire an armed guard, because you ain't had no big budget on that shit, girl. But you had to spend most of the money on a goddamn armed guard with a gun, girl, to protect you from Tracy and Wally, bitch. You ain't want none of this, girl. You don't want none of this, bitch. I would kick your front door off the hinges, bitch. Believe me, you are a fortunate man for living as far as you do away from me. Punk. Oh, sissy ass nigga. Short dick, little ugly motherfucker, you. I didn't even go and read the whatever she said because it doesn't serve any purpose. She says the same damn thing over and over and over. Oh, educated man, I don't say the same thing over and over. He did not have the emotional intelligence. You know, how many thousands of times is that boy gonna tell us that we ain't got no emotional intelligence? Fuck emotional intelligence, nigga. Oh, you got over here on the show and she made you yelling and scream. This thing, I happen to like my personality, bitch. I'm not ashamed because I yell and scream, nigga. That's my personality. That's who I am. That's who I am, bitch. I wish I had your ass on the street, girl. You really see some of that lack of emotional intelligence. Mm-hmm. He's a failure. He should be ready to retire after 30 years. That's right, girl. I mean, rah, 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 ha, ha, ha. I hate to say it. It is the truth. He should be retiring. If you have gotten all these goddamn degrees, people I went to school with, high school with, even people in my family, girl, they're all retired. They're in their late 50s. They're in their 50s, and they've been retired for a while, girl. And they ain't got all these damn degrees. They got out of high school, got a job, and then retired from it. And sitting pretty. How you sitting? You trying to start a new job at 51? How many new jobs you started up, girl? I got 401k. I got 401k. Okay, so you had the 401k when you were on the verge of being evicted? Weren't you on the verge of foreclosure when we came on YouTube begging, crying about how I'm going to lose my job? I lose my job. So we are to believe that you didn't go in there and try to get everything you could get out of that 401k. Fuck the penalties, bitch. You were on the rope. You were on the razor's edge, girl, trying to hold on to all. And what did you accomplish, really? You're sitting in the same damn chair under that cheap ass picture of books, girl. Ain't nothing changed. You got all this house around here, but who gonna see it? Ain't nobody fucking with you. You just walking around an empty house for what? Girl, it comes down to, first of all, that trailer. Secondly, that dick. And it might not be in that necessarily in that order. You're still trying to overcompensate, boy. What difference does it make to you what I do with my life? Oh, you wasted don't not wasted years, girl. Are you crazy? Think I was going out every night meeting beautiful men. No matter what the fuck you think about them, bitch. They were fine to me, girl. There was humping and bumping, swinging and banging, girl, dancing and partying. I did all kind of shit, bitch. My life was full, nigga. I'm ready to sit down, and that's what I'm doing. Oh, but you missed something. What did I miss? What the hell did I miss, girl? Dumbass. I got to say the same damn shit over and over and over. All about this. Damn, we got to go over this house again. House. I got degree. This boy been walking backwards trying to stay up in his big ass house he don't need, girl. Everybody else in the damn neighborhood got kids, children, husbands, wives, dogs, cats. They got she's in there by herself. Working 5 and 6 jobs. 3 jobs this season. Okay, now I'm working 3 more jobs in that. Girl, isn't that what uneducated people do? I mean, don't people who just graduate high school, aren't they capable of having nice homes and taking care of a nice family and all that? But they got to work extra for that, girl. They got to work 2 and 3 jobs. So how in the fuck are you over here? You got 5 degrees, nigga, and you still working 3 and 4 and 5 jobs. Right? No history at all. And people might ask you, well, what do you do? Oh, I can't say anything about it. Oh, no, they dox. Girl, you're a fucking idiot. The fuck want to be living a life, girl. Ain't no way in the hell I want no big house. I don't know what I would do with it. I have no idea what I would do with some big stupid house in the suburbs of Texas. They got a gay that lives 3 blocks away. I can go and see a gay. I live in San Francisco, punk. You don't like that either. You're jealous, sissy. Your ass can't bring your punk ass here because everything is about in a big house because you are so afraid of feeling like you did when you was a kid living in that goddamn trailer with 9 niggas. 9 niggas, 2 parents, that makes 11. Probably, more than likely, that nigga wasn't even there. Not on any consistent basis. We don't know nothing about your family. You want to read my book because I'm a writer and I wrote shit down, which is what a writer does. A writer doesn't have a book when he ain't told nothing about himself. What is the point of a memoir then? What is the point of an autobiography? Why are you even writing it down, girl, if it ain't telling nothing? Telling the truth. Being a man. Having some goddamn balls. Oh, the balls little too. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Girl, I hope he ain't sitting over there with a little tiny dick with no balls. Whatever you do for the rest of your life, you must prove that you're a man. That little penis is haunting his ass, girl. I would like to interview Mark. That's what I would like to interview. I don't interview people. I would like to sit down with Mark and say, Mark, how do you do it? Come on, man. Let go. You're safe here. How do you do it? Well, basically, I fuck him. I mean, I don't know what else we could do. I'm not opposed to doing the other, but I mean, I don't know how we would do that. Come on, brother, tell the truth. You're safe here. Well, he likes to wear women's panties when I fuck him. That's a damn shame. Well, you are bottom by choice or bottom by design. You ain't got no choice, nigga. Stupid ass sissy. That's why he hates Rico. It came to me in a flash, honey. He hates when Rico presents that big old slong. Micro balls. Ooh, girl. Little raisin balls. So, J. Wilson, we're challenging you, girl. All of YouTube and all the world challenging you. We want you to come on this screen, girl, and pull your pants down. Could you do that? Because we think that this is the root of your issue and your problem. And what makes you such a card-carrying asshole. Because you are an asshole, dude. You are an asshole. You have the nerve to come in here and talk about my mama. Why would you even put my mama in your mouth? You try to put my editor in your mouth. She's 97 years old. Then you even try to mention the name of my pastor. Isn't that doxing her? What the fuck's wrong with you? And when somebody starts really punching you in your goddamn face, nigga, I want you to remember moments like this, right? You feel like you're safe enough to get away with it. You ain't safe enough to get away with it. You done met many people on here. You don't know who the fuck is going to show up. You don't know who, when these fools going to trick you in some other city for another show. You don't know who the hell going to show up. Dumbass. I don't not mind mollywhopping a bitch who's been talking shit about me for 2 years. And my resentment about Atlanta, my resentment is I didn't get a piece of that ass. That's what I want, girl. I wanted that more than any kind of reality show. I wanted that more than any kind of being flights or hotel rooms, or I just wanted to get in that ass, girl. I wanted to pound your ass through that goddamn floor, nigga. I want to hear the splat of your brain crashing into the floor, nigga. Surely there's some man left in you. Every day it seems you become more and more of a bitch. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say the B word. Oh, I didn't say the B word. No, I talked about his mama, and I talked about his house. I talked about his teeth, or I talked about his dog, or I talked about. I didn't say the B word. I'm a fucking. You don't want to be called an idiot. Let me sing you a couple of songs. You're a bitch, girl, and you gone too far, because you know it doesn't matter anyway. You can rely on your old man's money. You can rely on your old man's money. It's a bitch, girl. Girl, they say bitch in cartoons. Practically. Movies, TV. It ain't all that, girl. So by your accomplishment, your contribution to women's liberation is you don't say the B word, girl. You sound like a fucking idiot. Small brain, small dick. Everything's except your ass. They tell you, girl, that you are enormous again. They say you come on here trying to brag about I took the weight off. Oh, it was not that hard to take the weight off. It was a made up mind. Girl, show us the evidence then. Since you took the weight off, bitch, stand your fat ass up in the screen, girl. Why won't you show us anything? I want to see you. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what your ass is. Girl, I don't know if that boy could even get to that ass. See, not only you got no dick, but your ass is so huge, they say. It's so widespread. I don't know how that boy would even be able to connect with something like that, girl. Are you just his girlfriend? I think probably that's just your girlfriend now. This is the one person in San Antonio who will talk to you and put up with you. That's your friend. That's all it is, girl. I don't think that boy is going to be sitting up there being an alcoholic. He is a drunk. I'm sure he's still going out and partying, but he's picking up guys. He's taking them home. You're sitting at home crying. Oh, why do you have to do it? Why do you have to do it? Right? Just like your mammy put up with that other nigga when he was out there on the town, girl, because he was overwhelmed with all them goddamn kids. Who gonna come home with a nasty ass trailer, girl, with all 9 goddamn kids, bitch? He ain't even part of the holiness. We were holiness. Stupid ass motherfucker. Don't get me talking about your mama, boy. Honey, I specialize in mamas. That's where I started talking to dozens, girl. You want to pull your dead ass mammy up, bitch? You want your sisters to be looking here and see how people talking about your dead ass mammy? Because the things seem to follow when you call on here. When you talk about your mammy, bitch, the next person talk about your mammy, the next person talk about your mammy because you brought it up. You brought it up, punk. I have family, real people. How dare you, pig? Hi, Vanessa Witt Washington. Timothy, I love watching you go off on the dead man. I don't give a fuck about him being dead. As long as he running his goddamn mouth and putting my name in his fucking what he calls content, I'm gonna come and knock him beside his head. He don't give a fuck. Everything's for $1. He ain't just said he came on here running his mouth for 2 hours, 2 long videos today, right? And he ain't even brought up the issue. And what I'm suggesting is, since you charge those people for an editor, you charge them for an editor. You raised over $1,000. You had a GoFundMe for this fucking editor, right? Then you charge them to publish the goddamn thing. Then you overcharge them. You charge them $20 for books that are worth $3, girl. And all this money you collected from these people, because this was in the height of the time when you were collecting money from all these goddamn people. We're saying, give them people their money back, bitch. You didn't have the goddamn book edited. You didn't. One thing you will notice, I ain't asked nobody to do a goddamn thing concerning my book, my project. That is my baby, my child, honey. You ain't taking responsibility for shit. And you ain't even fixed the goddamn book that they paid for. You owe those people an apology and you owe them their goddamn money. Stupid ass. He's so rich. I'm doing so well. He resents people who are doing well, who doing good. He doing well. Why are you on here the same thing, doing the same thing I'm doing then? I mean, you're doing the same thing. We're both on YouTube, nigga. Only I wasn't driving a cab and renting rooms out my house. I want to have a big house so I can rent rooms out in it. That's one pathetic old punk. Humping and bumping. Now, all he can do is rub up against each other, child. It's sad. It's sad. They have these, I ain't gonna be gross, but I'm gonna tell y'all, some of these practices with some of these gay men, some of them, all they can do is rub up against each other, child. He's in that class. He was 400 pounds. He lost the 400 pounds, but he still had the dick of a fat man. It never grew. Now, I'm not saying that all big men have little penises. We all know that there are exceptions to every rule, but a lot of big people like that have little bitty penises. So when he lose the weight, it looks even smaller. And then don't even get me to talking about all that skin. You 400 pounds, bitch. You take it off. You ain't had no surgery. You keep boasting about. That ain't nothing but skin under there, girl. You just flab, right? It's got to be all in your thighs. And God, no dick, no balls, all that fucking skin. Girl, it doesn't sound very appetizing, does it? So you wonder why Mark drinks. He's not going to be able to stop drinking as long as he's with J. Wilson. That's depressing. That is depressing, honey. You all hot and juicy, and you ready to get down or whatever. And every time you see it, it's got to be like, I'm sorry. I'm okay. Just a little bit of cold. I guess you can call that a dick. Motherfucker. You need to be laying up there with a psychiatrist, nigga. Since you're a doctor, have one of your colleagues who are in psychology, girl. Sit down there. We said we want to talk about the dick and we want to talk about that trailer. I think I see you put that disgusting ass picture up again. So I'll dig through my archives and find some more trailer pictures. Since you want to put somebody with their dentures coming out their mouth, that's funny to you, that amuses you. Boy, if I ever get a hold of your ass, J. Wilson. I mean, honey, pray for J. Wilson. That would be my last hurrah. I ain't beat nobody's ass in years. Girl, I ain't felt the feel of those knuckles into that brain, girl. Just cowardly ass nigga. Got an arm guard sitting there. How you gonna enjoy your chitlins, girl? How you gonna enjoy your chitlins? You got a man with a gun beside you, girl. He's standing here with a gun so Wally won't kick the door in. Creasy said she coming over, so you got an armed guard. Blew the whole budget on an armed guard, sissy. Jay Wilson, who has no job. That Jay Wilson, punk. So disrespectful. Just disrespectful. Oh, Lord. I mean, I can tell y'all stories about people with no respect. I mean, they're constantly getting robbed, beat up. They got, because when you have no respect for people, right? That means they have no respect for you. That means they'll do anything to you, girl. They'll do anything to you because they don't respect you. Why? Because you don't respect them. This pig over there brought my mother up again. Oh, I said your mama got slapped like a whore. Can we talk about your mammy? Is she still, they still got worms in her brain? Think about all them worms and them crawdads and shit, all this crawling all through the earth, girl, in your mammy's casket, bitch. What killed her off? Tell us. Put it through me all off my game. I'm supposed to be taking care of business. Lord have mercy. M. Dion. Hey, Uncle Tim, do you plan to release your novel on Kindle? Yeah, Kindle is the one that was already released. I took it down. It'll be up. I have a new contract for 14 days where it's supposed to be not only edited, but also proofread. And that's, I think I have 11 days left. It's almost immediate after I get it back. But yeah, it was a process. So it came out on Kindle, and then 2 days later, it came out on paperback. And I took them both down. Because I don't want these monsters out here talking shit about my work based on some goddamn commas and a motherfucking spelled word every 300 pages. Whatever, honey. The point is, that's what you're supposed to do. It is your responsibility. My point with Jay Wilson is he never did shit about it. Everybody was telling him all of them damn errors and all that. He didn't care. Why? Because he already got their money. You can't change that. A person of that caliber and that character, right? That character or person. He took those people money and he gave them shit, and he expected them to buy it from him. All that hype about the editor, that was all to get their money. He even started to GoFundMe, girl. How many did he get? 1,000 from that too? And he I got the nerd talking about that girl's commercials. Oh, she had a commercial. I can't handle all these commercials. Bitch, aren't you the queen of commercials, girl? Aren't you the queen of commercials? I get 2,000 a month. Oh, you ain't get 2,000 a month from YouTube? Oh, you stupid. You ain't get 2,000 a month. I put in my commercials. I'm gonna put in my commercials. Oh, just street trash. Somebody who never had shit, right? That's why they value a nickel. She treats nickels like manhole covers. Every nickel and every dime. And then she's already talking about what success she is. Well, bitch, if you're a successful girl, what are you doing on here? Why are you doing this shit? You say, oh, I'm just doing that as a hobby, girl. Then remove the monetization. No reason to be monetized, right? Hungry pig. I hope did you cut the grass again, girl? This nigga barely holding on, barely getting enough money together to cut grass. Lots of scammers and people are willing to be scammed. That book was a total scam in his case. I deliberately did not ask for money to my projects because people were generous my first 2 projects, and I just said never again. I'll take on the responsibility myself. People are not expected to support you forever, right? Then you become a leech. That's not who I am, girl. I appreciate the help. It helped me tremendously. But now, at some point, it becomes your responsibility. Keep on doing them goddamn cash app paloozas. And to the people told her, you can't do that. That is a recognized scam, recognized by the federal government. And we're taking your account. He kept trying to sneak back and do it again. Hungry ass bitch. Oh, I didn't scam. I didn't scam. How you ain't gonna scam? Oh, I'm gonna tell you that I'm ripping you off. That way it's okay to rip you off. Oh, I'm gonna give money to the school. I'm gonna give them money. I'm gonna get half and they gonna get half. Why would I give you money to give to a school? Can't I just give it to the school? What the fuck are you talking about? What school? Oh, I gotta select which school. Oh, so you're just giving money out at random, right? And quiet as kept, when we first met this punk, he was on here collecting money supposed to be for to give to somebody else. This is the same time that his lights were about to be turned off, the water's about to be turned off, but yet he's over here raising money for somebody else. It's bullshit. He took that money, he paid his bills. That's why he never made it in ministry. He never made it anything in ministry. No church would assign him to do anything. We don't know how many scandals are involved with the churches he's passed through. But yet, not even a deacon, girl, nothing. We got nothing for you. Oh, you got your copy? Got my copy, and there were not a lot of errors. Enjoy yourself, Leandris. Enjoy yourself, honey. Them people over there, them 5 monsters, try to act like I had errors on every page. Girl, you can go through 3 chapters and you found an error. Oh my God, a word! Look at that word! Look at that word, girl. Can you read? Why don't you try to read the book? Niggas ain't read nothing, child. They read nothing. Street trash. Well, baby, Giggle Bunny, I tried as best I could. She's at Tim Blaine. If you feel this strongly about Jay Wilson, why didn't you fight him in the Atlanta when you had a check? Girl, that is straight out of his mouth. That is straight out of his mouth. And I'm not gonna grace that fool with the story again. He knows, I know, and everybody in Atlanta who was around that table knows that I was trying my best, my very best, girl, to come across the counter and kick that nigga in his teeth. Right? And he's sitting there trying to pretend like I'm still eating. I'm just enjoying my breeze. I said, you a bitch. You act like a bitch. You walk like a bitch. You are a bitch. Oh, I'm just enjoying my food. I wanted to kick that goddamn rib out of his mouth. So I did the best I could. I couldn't get to him. That show, they set that bullshit up, child. They set that shit up. They brought us in the room. They had us fighting just like we do on here. And then afterwards, they meticulously filmed us to where it appeared that we were all getting along. And now the show had made this occur. In other words, this was their mission, right? To squash the beefs on YouTube. So they needed that video, not only the negative conflict, they needed that, and then they needed this footage that we keep saying that happened much, much later into the evening. They needed that as well because they wanted to promote it as they have now fixed these relationships. That's why they were following us around with cameras. I didn't ask nobody to follow me around with a camera. This was their plan, their idea. My feeling is the show is a no. They ain't gonna say nothing about that. Sean Bradley ain't gonna say a goddamn thing about it. He don't want nobody to know that that woman has told him it didn't work. We tried it. I can't sell it. There's got to be 50 reality shows being promoted right now. These people are all the way in completion. They have ready shows. We're not ready. We don't have a show for one thing. And then these reunions, the reunions are not valuable. They have no value because nobody knows who is in the reunion. Well, you reunion from what? You got to have a show before you have a reunion, right? So either they're going to use these clips like this, or they got nothing. You wish you were a fly on that wall, sunshine dream, daydream. You don't got to be a fly on the wall. All you got to do is talk to Sean Bradley, because apparently they made a trailer, and the primary part of the trailer was me coming across that counter after that bitch. Sean Bradley had it on one of his Patreon things or Zoom or one of them damn things. I don't know if it's up now, but he has the footage, so you can all feast on it and enjoy it. Not gloating. I don't know what I'm gloating about. I ain't got to be bragging about y'all shit. I ain't gloating about what? About writing? Gloating about my little apartment? I mean, what am I supposed to be gloating about? It's that nigga. That motherfucker is the braggart. So insecure. This is what happens when you raise your children. Don't people, if you got 9 children, please don't raise them in a dilapidated trailer. That ain't fair. I mean, these people have caused these people all kinds of problems. We don't know what kind of shape the other siblings are in. You know, somebody could probably interview them. Tell us what happened in that awful place where you live. How much could happen in a single wide trailer? A single wide trailer is no bigger than this room. So imagine that. It couldn't be no bigger than this room because it has to go on the freeway, right? It can't go. It certainly is not from here to my bathroom. You can't take that much space up on a freeway. It's the same size as a truck, like one of those big trucks. You push 9 people in there, 11 people. I keep saying 9. 11 people up in there. I mean, how could you possibly have a life in there, child? And what would be the dysfunction that would cause all these people to move into this trailer? She's talking about he moved out at 8. Well, girl, how did you get there? What age did you move in there? Who else was living there before you? You said some of them were old. They already gone. Were they raised there as well? Huh? I mean, back then, houses didn't cost that much. Was the man an alcoholic? Is that why you're attracted to Mark? Are you attracted to Mark because Mark is an alcoholic and your father was an alcoholic? And that's what you're used to. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened, people. That could very well be it. Mark, we don't know what the hell Mark's problem is. We ain't got no idea what the hell Mark's problem is, honey. So for some reason, she has to feel like the girl in my life is such a waste. I don't know where she's getting that shit from. Girl, the sacrifice, honey, was prison. That was the sacrifice, girl. We did it because we were having a ball, bitch. I mean, I don't like to tell the truth about that because I don't want to encourage people, but at the same time, it is the truth. You don't do something for 17 years because you're having a horrible time. Who was fucking that fat bitch? Nobody. I'll tell you who. Should have ever with her goddamn fantasies and dreams, her hopes and dreams. I'm gonna have a career. I'm gonna have the career. I think I'm gonna have the career. I'm saying, well, girl, it's been 30 years. When is this career gonna kick in? Oh, it's going to happen now. It's gonna start now. I thought it was supposed to finish now. You 50s. Dumbass. Like somebody supposed to care about that. I mean, I don't understand why do you people think that somebody would care about where you live? It's not our business where you live, bitch. I'm not sleeping there. Why would I give a fuck what you drive or who you fucking? It doesn't make any difference to me. But this bitch makes it her business. It's a silly ass queen. She's suppressed. She's like a baby queen. She coming out in her 50s, something she should have did when she was a teenager. Hi, Starlet Real. JW is obsessed with you. He's a delusional. He wants to believe you are unhappy with your life. That is the truth, honey. You called that one out. He wants to believe that you're unhappy with your life, but it's the opposite. He envies the fact that you have true testimony, and he doesn't. He ain't never did shit. He ain't never did nothing, honey, but run his mouth and brag about his crumbs. And why does he always think about I'm unhappy? I'm not unhappy. What? I got a vein in my head? No, I like cussing niggas out like you. It's enjoyable to me, punk. Okay, people, that's it. I'm out of here. They didn't pull 2 hours out of me today. So that bitch got her little piece of change. I guess this video worth about $16 a piece. She got that. I won't get mad because I paid music, you know. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, that would be fun though. If I could just get, maybe if they won't give me 5 minutes. If I could get, let's say 7 minutes, put it in the middle. 7 minutes on that ass. That boy would respect me for the rest of his life. Every time he sees me, he will cross the street or go the other way. That's all it takes, because all it takes dealing with people like that, there's only one way to deal with somebody like that. And that is oops upside his head. Oops upside his head. I get it on it is oops upside his head, girl. That's it. You can't reason with no punk like that. You can't, you can't expect no respect out of nobody like that, girl. You have to kick them in their ass. Right? He's so obsessed with the streets and how unhappy we are. Girl, I've survived. He said, oh, he don't take care of his health. He don't take care of his health. How the fuck am I not taking care of my health, bitch? I'm sitting here 32 years with HIV and I'm still healthy. Punk. The fuck you talking about? Stupid ass. I think that nigga wanted me. Ugh. Girl, I wouldn't take you with a big dick, bitch. Ugh. Disgusting. He likes white men. He likes white men. Well, one thing is sure, girl. He don't like your black ass. That's for goddamn sure, punk. Oh, force somebody to like your stinking ass, bitch. People, I didn't say it. I'm leaving so many times. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh, sing a song. Seems we just got started. Now, before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Later, people.